sandwiches and bananas, anyway, very light food, just to keep their energy level up. And they have played before at Wimbledon, and I guess they've been through situations like that before. They shouldn't be really surprised by it.
The resumption of play. Paradorn srichaphan to serve. 40-13. Ready? Play. Let the service.
Well, I was going to say let the games begin, but they already played 5 points. 40-30 here. Srichaphan serving.
Game Srichaphan.
So the first job done for the tie.
First game.
And now we await the explosive Roddick serve. He's the fastest server of this week, 141, or fastest server of last week, 141 miles an hour. And of course jointly holds the record with Rosetsky at 149.
Andy Roddick to serve.
They have played twice before in their career, and it's 1-1. So it's an excellent matchup here.
Law 15.
Some screams here in the stands, rooting for mistake of Roddick. His first point on serve with 135 mile-an-hour serve, so his shoulders warm.
And that was 137.
30-15.
So it's on a cool day. It's pretty impressive.
$40-15. Again, Roddick.
And there's ace number 1, 133.
One game on.
And he'll just love that.
What another amazing statistic about the Roddick game is he hasn't dropped a serve not once yet in the championship, and we're in the 4th round, so it's another feat very few players can claim, and Pete Sampras was one of the few ones who could actually go through the tournament without losing serve.
You must have come close.
But just close.
Oh, yes.
$30. Now you see the strength of Srichaphan, very powerful ground strokes, either back in the forehand, the same thing, just as powerful here. But he's not a natural serve and volley player, so interesting to see what he does on the serve.
Generally, I hear Andre Agassi is regarded as just about the fittest guy on the tour, but this guy must run him very close.
I want to see him take off his shirt, then I can make a judgment. Good things could come here from this young man.
15 love.
So we'll see many more of these aces throughout the match.
Looks alarmingly well grooved so early on.
Well, he had 2 days off. 2 days off. He not only good for your body but for your soul as well, and he's able to basically start a fresh tournament.
That's terrific.
$30-15.
Well, he saw Roddick was standing too far behind the baseline there, and he used strategy that's not common anymore, meaning a drop shot, trying to get the other guy to the net, and it just worked out perfectly here for Srichaphan. 30-15 Roddick serve.
Correction was good.
Oh, that's the first overrule of the match on the umpire side.
Srichaphan not too impressed.
$40-15. Game, roddick. Two games all.
Third ace. 4 games in 9 minutes, give or take the hour that we were off court.
Not only was that a very good serve, but I see a ray of sunshine now. So we're hopefully in for a sunny afternoon.
Yes, this match deserves sunshine. Such a good matchup.
And from 2 sunny characters.
13.
To see him slice.
So 2 mistakes here on Srichaphan with 2 backhand slice. Probably not his favorite shot. Yes.
15-14.
3 unforced errors by Srichaphan, giving 2 break points to Roddick to go up 3-2 in the first set.
Paradorn Srichaphan of Thailand beat Dominic Barty in the first round, Olivier Moutis of France in the second. 2 big 5-setters those, and then Rafael Nadal, the 17-year-old, as Roddick opens up the 6th game in the opening set with a rollicking ace at 116. That's 21 miles an hour short of his fastest. Oh, it's been called out.
Just a bit wide. But Paradorn losing his serve in the previous service game, Alan. 3 unforced errors in that one game. Marvellous ace down the middle.
Well, even in the early part of this match, EJ, with 5 aces to Roddick, Roddick's service game is going well. He's serving at 85% first serve compared with 47. Ace number 6, 47% for Paradorn, and even in the early part of this match, and it's only 13 minutes old, that is already a problem for the man from Thailand.
holding back. It's a very, very high energy match, isn't it?
Roddick leads
Very
by 4
intense.
games to 2.
An absolutely high octane match. Certainly is. A lot of unleaded fuel in this match. So Roddick has a crucial break of serve. He's up 4-2 in this first set. All the points happening very quickly.
30 love.
Haven't had any major rallies just yet. He holds that backhand pretty well there in the last minute.
30-15.
Could have gone either way with it.
40-15.
First ace for Paradorn. 118 miles an hour, that serve. His best 126.
Of course, this is the court he beat Agassi on last year.
Game srichaphan.
Paradorn holds serve, but he is still down a break. Roddick 4-3, serving to make it 5-3 after the break.
New balls, please.
Now there's some great football coming up starting 24th of July. It's the Premier League Asia Cup on Star Sports. Go to our website espnstar.com for more information, or starasiatravel.com for news on how to get there and all the packages available. Here it's Roddick with a break of serve on the Paradorn serve.
15 love.
4-3, 15 love. Sheer pace and the velocity of the serve from the American is giving Paradorn quite a problem. 30 love. Somehow Paradorn is getting it back, but then with the follow-up shot, look at that, 140 miles an hour.
Oh, he's cranking it up towards the closing stages of Wimbledon.
Game Roddick.
Legacy. Nick has gone for Roddick. Louise for Hewitt. He's gone.
Well, that is a marvellous pass, the first pass of the match from Roddick, especially off that backhand.
Love 15.
This one doesn't do enough for the volley. It stayed low though, and he got down pretty well for it.
He's not making any shot, is he, at the moment? He's facing a barrage of 140 mile an hour serves, and then when he does get a chance, he's clipping the net. A rare mistake from Roddick.
Let the service. Let the service. Quickly. The service.
Chair umpire for this match, Hendrik Molina. Both players
34.
just hitting the ball just a little bit, but that shank forehand from the number 12 seed gives Andy Roddick a set point.
Deuce.
Lovely backhand. One hand across court.
Advantage srichaphan. Again, srichaphan
from paradorn. And he holds on after being down a set point. Then we come back. The number 5 seed will serve.
Roddick leads by 5 games to 4 first set.
21 minutes on court, on centre court. You're watching Star Sports. Live and exclusive coverage of the Championships Wimbledon. Andy Roddick now serving for the first set to take it 6-4. Very much the pattern of play that we saw from Paradorn in his first 2 matches against Mutis and Herbati, mixed with brilliance and errors. And right now it's this man, the 20-year-old Andy Roddick, who's got all the answers. 30 love.
So 3 set points for Andy Roddick. But can I ask you one quick trivia question? How many times has Andy Roddick lost his serve since before the start of Queen's Club?
None.
Actually, the answer is 1, to Ruzetsky. He lost his serve once in the 3rd set. There it is. Andy Roddick has the first set in 23 minutes. 6 games to 4. Gilbert.
6 games to 4.
6-4 first set. Welcome back as we take a look at the stats from the first set. First serves. Paradorn has got his service percentage up a lot more since he started off the first few games. In the 70s, both of them. Unforced errors, that's the big one. 7 for Paradorn, 2 for Roddick. That's very low. Total winners, Roddick just a couple more. As you can see there, Andy Roddick has won 94% of the points on his first serve, which we can understand because of the sheer pace of it. Well played point there by Paradorn. Needs to get in a bit more if he can.
30 long.
Create an opening and get in. And he does well to get it back into play. The great thing about Roddick, he always forces you to play an extra ball. Good serve.
30 long. Srichaphan.
Good start for Paradorn Srichaphan.
First game, second set.
First set only took 23 minutes. Centre court. Very much in anticipation of a big contest here. 13 winners from the baseline for Roddick. 5 at the net, just 2 for the tie.
Beautifully, Andy held that forehand before he went behind Paradorn in that point, first point.
Looks like a new shirt for Andy Roddick, different kind of design.
Above shoulder height, Andy Roddick. Absolutely like a bazooka. Oh, well played. Using the delicate drop shot there to perfection. Roddick, even though Paradorn is moving forward on this one already before he struck it, but he went back cross court and he was there, up the line. That's a very unusual error for Roddick, having gotten there with tremendous speed. Pushed the left cord long.
Dirty
Oh, Roddick has a look up. There's a late call, but it was long. 40 love. Well played by the tie number one. And he's on the board in the second set.
by 2-1.
Lost the first 6-4. Sky above the complex here at the All England Lawn Tennis Club. And fingers crossed we will be uninterrupted now towards the end of the day. 4 o'clock in the afternoon in London. Makes that 11 o'clock in Singapore.
Strangely, this was predicted. After 3-4 o'clock in the afternoon. You see there, when Andy gets that short forehand, he's able to hold it till the last minute. Fine service there from Roddick yet again. Numerous serves, unreturnable first serves from Roddick. Just serving up a storm, the American.
Left for service.
Just wide, and he thought it was in.
14-15.
That's a good move here from Paradorn to attack the second serve and get in with a slice. There's the ball in question. Yes, just wide.
Again, Roddick.
That's a good service, setting him up for the forehand.
2 games off.
It was 10 games in the first set, but only took 23 minutes. That's on serve. 2-all in the second. 8:30 in India, as people settle down for their dinner.
Team lock.
Good services from Paradorn. His second.
Love.
Oh, the wide serve didn't quite have enough kick on it.
30-15.
Choice of shot there from Paradorn. He was about 5 feet behind the baseline when he tried a
30-all.
backhand up the line. So from 30 left to 30 all. Got away with it, and he knew he had a real good look at that pass. Wonderful winner.
Well, he needs a few more of those to get some confidence back, because he's been blasted at the moment.
Leads by 3-2. Second set. First set, roddick.
Andy Roddick, which is on centre court. Andy Roddick
15 love.
is very much in control of this match against Paradorn Srichaphan of Thailand. 6-4, the American took the first set, serving now 2-3 in the second.
Once again, he waits for the opponent to commit.
30 love.
He's able to swing the ball the other way. Roddick, great talent. Has not been done break point yet. That's the one. It's tough to manufacture that forehand cross court, but Roddick giving him a chance here. Beautifully struck forehand angle cross court. The winner. Yes, good mix up there with one slice and one hit off the backhand.
30 all.
Paradorn. 30 all. So the error from the American from the baseline for the first time in this match gives Paradorn a break point.
30-14. What, please?
Well,
Deuce.
giving that rally a bit more. Done the right thing previous few points. Pity. Deuce. Well played. Oh, this is a glorious rally by both players, and then a magnificent drop shot off the front foot by Paradorn, open up the cross court, and then short-handed. Delightfully played to earn himself a second break point in this game. Well done. And rightly upset Andy Roddick. Chanachai, father and coach of Paradorn, nodding his head in acceptance. And of course, the second time this season on grass that Andy Roddick has lost his serve. Hence serve through the Queen's Club tournament. Got the serve against Rosetsky in the third set. And now Paradorn, after a remarkable point of deuce, to earn himself a break point. So first serves in, percentages 69 and 70%, very, very close to each other.
Well, it's a marked difference in Paradorn's game because it was at below 50. So that's bringing him back into the match.
Serving with new balls.
Lost.
Yes, well done. Marvellous forehand from Paradorn. Deep into the corner.
30-15. $40-15.
There's nothing left, isn't there? On either side of the net.
Well, Roddick got lucky there. He got a lead cord. Gave him a chance to punish the forehand. So it's 40-30. Paradorn to go ahead 5-2.
That's a big winner from Paradorn. He leads 5-2 now in the second set. Roddick took the first 6-4.
Srichaphan leads by 5-2, second set.
From Thailand are delighted because their man, the number 12 seed, has come back into the match. He's found some form. And now he leads 5-2. It's Roddick serving 2-5.
Oh, that is a glorious backhand chip from Paradorn. completely at sea there, Andy Roddick. No knowledge as to how to have played that backhand slider.
Thirty 15. Again, roddick.
It's number 8 for the American. And now after 23 minutes in the second set, well, a bit of worry there on the face of Brad Gilbert. Paradorn will serve to make it 1 set all. Well, he's got 92% of the returns in play, Paradorn, second set, on the second serves.
.126 miles an hour he's fired up to make to square things here in this match. So close.
15 all. Thirty 15.
First serve. Just long. Insisted a little more of that forehand.
30 all.
Now here's a big point. 5-3 30 all, serving for the first set. Paradorn. Andy Roddick is unlikely to give you a freebie.
One way
to get it. The third ace. It's in a set point to make it 1 set all.
And he's back in the match.
6 games to 3, 1 set all.
26 minutes, just 3 minutes longer than the first. And a nod of approval. 6-3. Srichaphan takes the second. There was a danger of his being completely blown away. Got a big match on here at centre court. We're watching Star Sports, live and exclusive coverage of the championships.
15 all.
Now the early part of the third set is really critical for both players. Paradorn should really work hard at not giving away too many unforced errors.
First double fault of the match for the American. He's got 8 aces in the bag as well.
Well. A couple of unforced errors creeping into the game of the number 5 seed. A double fault, a forehand error. A chance for Paradorn, 15-30.
30 all.
Didn't get it into play. What a point! Well, absolutely glorious tennis here from both players.
30-40.
Finally, the forehand error from the number 5 seed gives Paradorn a break point in the opening game of the third.
Let the service.
Oh dear. Well, that's what Andy Roddick, of course, has the capability to produce tougher situations. His 9th ace.
Advantage Roddick.
Didn't quite get it into play.
Game
But
Roddick.
Roddick did well to get out of that situation. The big first serve at break point.
First game, third set.
So after 55 minutes, it's 1 set all and 1 love.
Love.
Paradorn's 4th ace. Oh, that is his favorite shot. That is not an easy shot under the best of circumstances.
30 love.
But this marvelous single-hander, well above shoulder height, struck straight back up the line for a winner. Oh, I say. So here's one guy who can comfortably keep up with the pace of Andy Roddick.
40 love.
Laces into that forehand beautifully. That's a great second serve. There it was, 40 love. He could afford to go for it. So, tennis has reached new heights. These two players. Very high velocity tennis. 1 game all, third set.
Let the service. 15 love.
Ace number 10. Oh, just wide.
30 love.
It was a cleverly played shot here. The great backhand down the line. Andy just gets to it. And he has to cover the entire court and then go through the angle here. I think it was just hooked wide.
Wow. 30-15.
Well, Paradorn did well to hustle him at the net, forcing Andy into the error. That's the one. Ooh, by a hair. Ooh, late call.
Well, and Andy Roddick is doing quite well. He's keeping the lid on his well-known temper because he's getting a bit frustrated. Some late calls here.
So 30 love to 30 all. Well done. Well, Paradorn, 20-stroke rally there, really working the point beautifully.
30-14.
That inside-out forehand from Paradorn provides the error from the American. And for 30 love, American is now down for break point. Well, it's amazing. You play 3 magnificent points like that, and it's so easy to make that error simply because of the over-anxiety to just keep the ball in play. What we call being too cautious. Happens to everyone at any level.
Srichaphan.
Andy Roddick trying to do a little bit more because in the last 8-10 games it's been this man in the driver's seat. Second break point. Oh, I say. That was a glorious forehand. Reminded me, Alan, of the same forehand he hit on match point against Yunus El Anoui in that late night match in Australia. On match point.
Great recall, Beach.
Thank you. I remember doing that match, so it just sort of came back to me. Oh dear.
Advantage Srichaphan.
So 2 double faults for Roddick. Another break point. just fell in. He realizes with a little bit of a shank from Roddick. This one right here, well, I guess not. He struck it pretty firm, but oh my goodness, right on the line to save a third break point. He's missed most of his first serves in this game. Face of the forehand from paradorn. Interesting to see Roddick in this position, isn't it, Alan?
Well, yes, and what is noticeable is that the American serve is starting to dwindle down to 59% now. And there's another one that hasn't hit the target, whereas paradorn has gone up over 70%.
Oh, just couldn't get his feet around to it. These are the tough ones to win, these kind of games and these kind of points when you have so many chances as paradorn has had in this service game of Roddick. But let me assure you, these are the tough ones to win. It's very, very tough to get your nose out in front. Crucial break in the third, make a big difference. Oh.
Advantage Roddick.
I guess paradorn didn't quite get to it. But a clever thought there from Roddick as he serves and volleyed in that point, keeping his first serve in. Oh dear.
Game Roddick.
So, shaking his head, realizing he was lucky to get away in that service game. Andy Roddick.
Roddick leads by 2 games to 1. Third set, 1 set off.
Wonderful match on centre court. Paradorn Srichaphan of Thailand. It's Andy Roddick of the United States. It's 1 set all. It is going with serve, but only just because Roddick just held on to his serve. Now then, 1-2, paradorn serving third set.
He had 4 break points in that last game, paradorn. No call.
Law 15.
Just caught the baseline, I suppose. We take a look at this. Paradorn coming in off a forehand, and then here's the pass. Well played. The element of surprise. Paradorn's last serve.
15 on.
128 miles per hour. Short service wide, always does the damage. Might have actually landed wide.
30 all.
Here he goes, trying to keep it in. He was almost outside the sideline when he struck that ball.
Let's the service.
1-2, 30 all.
I think that was a shout from Roddick.
Let's srichaphan.
Yes, good service there from Paradorn. Interesting.
2 games
You
on.
can see there, the first set was 23 minutes, the second set 26 minutes. And in this third set, it's already 19 minutes, where it's just 2-all. Of course, that previous service game of Andy Roddick was a long one, where Paradorn had 4 chances to break. 2-all, third set. Good law, but I've never seen Andy not quite get up for a smash like that. 15-all. That is way long from Andy Roddick. 15:30 now, a chance for Paradorn here on the Roddick serve. Just when you think you have a chance, he produces another one of those ferocious serves. 129 miles an hour. His best has been 140. Oh, he had the lineup on the forehand, Paradorn. Overplaying it a bit. Well, so Andy Roddick pulls on, and it's on serve in the third set. 3 games to 2.
The 10th, 1-0.
Some blue skies. And it's a fine day now at Wimbledon, London. And we have a fine match on centre court. Paradorn, Srichaphan at 1 set apiece with Andy Roddick. 2-3 now, going with serve, third set. And it's that wide serve to the Roddick backhand that works so well. It's 122 miles an hour. Gives them a 30-love lead. In this 6th game, third set. 2-3, 1 set all. Tough shot to make. Just clipped the net. Very delicate pickup. Another half an inch, it was over.
Second service.
Forced error there from Paradorn. Both players getting a little bit tight and nervous. It's a very crucial third set, middle of the third set here. Oh dear. Two backhand unforced errors there from Paradorn. Gives the American a break point. Oh yes, he got away with it with a marvellous off forehand. That's the one. Created with a good serve. Well, I tell you, I was about to say that Andy Roddick is doing a lot of running in this match. And eventually the error from Paradorn.
Advantage Roddick.
Another break point. Both players having a few chances on each other's serves here. Oh, that is a very unforced error there from Paradorn. Pity, he had the setup for the forehand. Just took his foot off the pedal. So break point number 3. Bravely going for that forehand. Forcing the error. Didn't make it. Great run there by Roddick, but he saw the drop shot coming. He started running after it even before Paradorn played the shot. He just got himself into a corner with that backhand volley. So break point number 4 for the American. First serve is clattering the net with regularity. And sheer
frustration on the part of the Thailand man. But Brad Gilbert's charge, Andy Roddick
leads by 4 games to 2.
has broken serve, and he now leads 4-2. Third set, it's 1 set all. This third set already 31 minutes in duration. They've been on court an hour and 20. And some amazing tennis on centre court. Huge, powerful ground strokes. Paradorn trying to mix it up with some deft touches at the net. 4-2 then, third set. Little clenched fist from Paradorn. He knew that he produced a bit of a gem.
Law 15.
That's a great shot there from Paradorn. Yes, good forehand winner. His favorite shot.
15 all.
Keeps the ball deep and in play. Paradorn not going for too much too early in the point.
Let's first service.
Brad Gilbert a little bit more relieved after that break in the third set. Oh, that's a marvelous backhand volley from Roddick. That's the situation. Tight third set, 5-2, Roddick.
Third set, 1 set all.
Andy Roddick with some very strong play in that third set, and now Paradorn with a lot of pressure on his serve to hold it here, to stay in this third set. It's 1 set all. Centre court being treated to an absolute feast of some of the most powerful hitting we've seen all championships. Big serves from Roddick at 140 miles an hour. Paradorn with 128. There you go. That's what we're accustomed to in this match. Ace number 5 for Paradorn. Make it 6, although Roddick doesn't agree. Serving at 2-5. Down the line from Roddick.
30-15.
30-15.
Up. 40-30.
40-30. Yes.
Srichaphan.
Deep volley from Paradorn. Hold serve.
Roddick leads by 5-3.
But Roddick now with a 5-3 lead and serving for the third set to make it 2-1. And you might gather from this that we're going with the name Paradorn. And we've had an email from Gwyn in Bangkok who says it's correct to call Paradorn, to use the Christian name, or the first name is the polite way of addressing a person from Thailand. Yeah. And it does confirm that the correct pronunciation of the surname is Srichaphan, not within an R. Leave the R out of it, but Paradorn, he's very happy with that, and happy that most people in Thailand, we go with Paradorn, so that's the way he is.
Of course, here, Andy Roddick is serving for the third set.
Although you might hear the court umpire calling Srichaphan.
It's long. But that's because, Alan, the ATP book has put the R in it, and the pronunciation of the R. So we really didn't know till you all have pointed out to us from Thailand, very rightly, so that we can correct ourselves in the pronunciation.
And for which we're grateful, so thank you for that. Thank you, Gwyn. Well, we said Gwyn, but it's Kevin Poinang.
That is, he absolutely munched that forehand. Roddick's first serve. Roddick had not even finished the swing when the ball came back. Oh, that must not make him very happy for Roddick. Roddick's first serve.
It was 142 miles an hour.
It came back at 150.
40-30.
On the forehand from Paradorn.
The smile on Paradorn's face was a gem, wasn't it?
But it's still a set point for the third time. Ace called, corrected herself, and the ace has been declared. And so, 41-minute third set.
Roddick leads by
Andy Roddick
2-1.
is now up 2-1. Aces 6 and 11. Double faults just 1 and 2 at the incredible pace that they're both serving at. 60 and 66% first serve percentages for the two players on 4 stars. Paradorn just creeped up a little bit in that third set, 16 to Roddick's 11. Total winners 24 and 30. So absolutely highly charged tennis here on centre court. Of course, we all remember Paradorn's magnificent win against Agassi here in the second round last year. Now, bright sunny afternoon, after a miserable start to the day, Paradorn opens up the fourth set. Mixing up the slice there, Andy Roddick. I'm trying to think whether Brad Gilbert managed to convey that to him somehow. He hasn't slushed anything in the first 3 sets.
15. Let for service. Thirty 15. Wait, please.
Well done. Marvellous point there from paradorn. Opening game here of the 4th set. Marvellous stretch volley from paradorn.
Left for service. Game Srichaphan.
Yes, good service game from paradorn.
Third game, 4th set.
And after an hour and 35 minutes, Andy Roddick 2 sets to 1 up. paradorn 1 love in the 4th. Paradorn has certainly won many fans for his play during these championships. Andy Roddick as well. And what a wonderful contest we have on centre court. Roddick. Love. Roddick's first service percentage at 60%, paradorn at 66. Bright blue skies now over centre court. And at last, some welcome sunshine. He was already there, wasn't he, with the forehand?
1 game all.
Well, it's 1 game all in this 4th set.
15 love.
Sometimes the choice of shot from Paradorn
15 all.
certainly questionable.
Thirty 15. Go. 30 all.
Big point, 30 all. Really heaving into the forehand.
No pace, that's when Paradorn seems to have a bit of problem trying to generate his own pace. But that error from Paradorn gives Andy Roddick a break point. Early part of the fourth.
Game Roddick.
And Roddick is looking good. It's to Brad Gilbert.
Roddick
Break
leads
serve
by
in
2
the
games to
fourth
1.
set, and Roddick
Set,
leads 2 sets
2
to 1. Star Sports, and on Star Sports you can see the next round of the Moto Grand Prix, the Moto GP. It is the British Grand Prix from Donington Park, Great Britain, Sunday 13th of July, and that is 5 o'clock in the afternoon Indian time. It's all live, and 7:30 p.m. Hong Kong time. That's the Moto GP, British Grand Prix. Right here it's Thailand against America. This is the American Andy Roddick, already with a break of serve in the fourth. And he really is stepping on the accelerator. It's 2-1 now in the fourth set. He leads by 2 sets to 1.
Isn't it funny though, Alan, that early part of the third set where he had 4 break points? Oh! It's shots like these on the return of serve. Look at this. Andy Roddick has barely finished his swing. It's a winner. Slice backhand, stayed low. Paradorn couldn't find the gap.
Game Roddick.
And Roddick takes a 3-1 lead in the fourth set.
Roddick leads by 3 games to 1.
So many chances for the number 12 seed. Serving, breakdown, 1-3. Just long.
15 long.
Or left. Well, this is what he perhaps also should have done more of. Serve and volley. hardly served and volleyed much in this match at all. Oh.
15 all.
Both players, 2 double faults. Long again,
15, 13.
and a good deal long. Forehand has caused him some errors.
You can see, Alan, it's been the unforced errors that has increased with paradorn. There it is again.
15, 14.
Here we are. See the unforced errors here. Well, 22. Roddick's 11. Once again, 2 break points for Roddick. For 2 breaks of serve in this 4th set.
Roddick is in total command now. He leads with a double break of serve in the 4th set.
Roddick
by 2
leads by
sets
4
to 1.
games to 1. 4th set by 2 sets.
Andy Roddick, after 16 minutes of the 4th set, leads 4-1 with a double break of serve against Thai number 1 paradorn, srichaphan. And the Thai fans are urging their man on, trying to get him back into the match. But it looks fairly one-way traffic now. Here's Roddick, 4-1.
Let's first service. Fifteen low.
Well, isn't it surprising to you how paradorn is very slowly but surely fallen apart?
I'm not so sure how slow it's been.
Hold too low.
Well, now great service there from Andy Roddick. But I have to say, he had his chances, aces 12 and 6, but paradorn certainly had his
Roddick.
chances. But it was not
Level
fair
three.
for paradorn to sort of let Roddick back into the match. Didn't you say?
Well, he knows by his own standards
Roddick
that
leads by 5 games to 1.
paradorn knows that he's made too many errors in this match, and you can't against a man of the calibre of Roddick, whose serve has been firing today, 140 miles an hour.
Good.
15 low.
Look at this, very, very casual. Excuse me, I'll rather touch the net and get it over the net very gently. There. Oh, wow. Magnificent. And the shots that he goes for, unimaginable.
Well, some of them are just outrageous, but they bring winners. Just a problem that they're interlaced with too many errors. Couldn't make it this time.
30-15.
30-15.
30 all.
He went for the right shot, Roddick. Couldn't quite clear the neck on that dink. It's one shot he has learnt from last year, to dump the backhand and then look for the forehand pass, which is one thing that I'm sure Gilbert has explained to him very clearly, rather than going for the clean backhand pass every time.
Srichaphan.
Paradorn hold serve, 5-2, but after the break it's Roddick who will serve for the match.
5 games to 2.
Serving now for the match on centre court against Paradorn Srichaphan.
15 long.
And begins it with an ace number 13.
Let the service.
It's too good, isn't it?
Very safe forehand from Roddick.
30 long.
Just a better roll there.
Hold long.
Oh, ball was good and overruled, and of course it's called good, and an ace from Andy Roddick, his 14th, in an hour and 53 minutes. 3 match points. Marvelous forehand winner.
3 sets to 1. 6-4, 3-6, 6-3, 6-2.
Well, that is absolutely wonderful to watch. As Andy Roddick, the number 5 seed, held off a very spirited challenge there from the Thai champion, Paradorn Srichaphan. Paradorn with his traditional Thai. Goodbye from Paradorn, and Brad Gilbert there, relieved that his man got away, but it was the 4 sets, very, very highly charged first 3 sets, I must say. But Andy Roddick coming through 6-4, 3-6, 6-3, 6-2 in an hour and 53 minutes, but he decided to bow to the royal box.
Ladies and gentlemen,
And Andy Roddick is through to the quarterfinals and awaits the winner of Max Murny the Beast and the Swede Jonas Björkman.